What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm MoedotJ and we're locked in. This is Power Book 2, Episode 9, and we want to know, did Effie really get rid of Lauren? Now, we seen in the opening scene, Tariq is talking to some demons, and we're going to break it down. But we also see Lauren pop up in it. Now, there's a few things we need to point out to see if she's actually dead, because we don't know yet. All we seen was Effie come back and lay down with Tariq, and we need to figure that out before the finale. Now, before we break this down, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button, it's the easiest thing you can do. Effie hears everything that Tariq has going on, and it looks like she wants to take things into her own hands, and she actually picks up Lauren. But again, there's a couple of things that they show us that it kind of gives if she's dead or if she's alive. So we're going to break it down, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Did Effie really get rid of Lauren? We start the episode off with Tariq coming into the classroom, and this classroom is signifying like the externals chambers, hell. Everyone that's died, Tariq was either connected to or he personally did it. We got Jabari, Kanan, Ray, Keisha, Proctor, Carrie. His dad is on the phone. So all of these deaths, even Rainey is here, has something to do with Tariq, and he's battling with these demons and all of these ghosts. Then we see Lauren come in, but Lauren doesn't actually come into the room. We see Carrie in here. She committed suicide. All of this is because Tariq told her to take the stand because he was protecting Lauren. Now, if you look at the episode, Lauren doesn't actually come into the room. He's protecting her from coming. He told her, don't come into the classroom. I told you it's signifying death. She never crosses through the threshold, through the doorway. She just sits there and she's on the outside. Now, is this foreshadowing that Lauren is going to potentially die, or is Tariq just tripping? Because Lauren says answer the phone is from your dad. Now, she knows how everything is going with Tariq. And at this point, Lauren hasn't even came up missing yet. So we know she's not dead at this point, and it's Tariq dreaming. Is he dreaming that Lauren could potentially die because of everything that's going on? Especially with her dealing with Carrie and having that wire. But he didn't know that Brayden and Kane were on the wiretap till he talked to her later after this dream. You remember he woke up, and that's when he talked to Lauren. It was later in the day that Tariq ran into Lauren on the campus, and she's apologizing, saying, you know, it's some things going on here. And Tariq is kind of upset because he thinks that Lauren snitched on him. But what he really finds out is all the stuff that was on him, it really isn't relevant right now because Lauren has a wiretap on Brayden and Kane. So you remember that dream was earlier, and she never really came into the room. So we don't know if she's dead or not, but Tariq is hearing that she's in trouble because now she's going to have to testify against Brayden and Kane because of that recording that she had on the watch. Now, Tariq, he didn't really incriminate himself. It just gave them the grounds to go search the room and find that badge. So Tariq, we know he likes Lauren. This is why he goes into protective mode, which leads us to him telling Brayden to go pick up Lauren. But before we get there, we have to see why Effie is the one that started to get on Lauren's case. Tariq is sitting here and they're just talking about the whole situation that's going on. And then he brings up that Lauren wore a wire and has a wiretap of Brayden and Kane. This is why Effie is saying she's a snitch. I knew we couldn't trust her. We already heard that she called her Claire Huxtable. She's goody two shoes. So of course she's going to abide by the law and she's going to snitch if she gets a chance. We know that Effie is actually feeling Tariq now, and she feels like I'm the first lady of Tariq's organization. So now she's saying, what are you going to do about Lauren? Are you just going to let that slide? So we can see those emotions starting to build up in Effie. And that's why at the end, when she takes Lauren, we're still kind of confused on if she did it or not. Because what did Effie do right after this? She went and told Kane everything that happened. You and Brayden, you guys are on a wiretap. You might need to get rid of him. And you hear Kane tell Brayden, you need to go do that. Brayden's already on a mission to get Lauren because Kane said he's going to come after him. Now, Tariq, he calls Brayden and says, hey, I need you to pick up Lauren for me. Tariq texts Lauren off of his phone saying Brayden's on the way to pick you up and he's going to take you out of the city. That's how Lauren ended up with Brayden. The whole plan was dumb, but it had us wondering, is Brayden actually going to get rid of her? Because we know Kane is on his case. Brayden takes Effie out to the woods. He pulls a gun on her, but what does he do? He doesn't have it in his heart to actually kill Lauren. Effie shows up, but he just gave her a bag of money. Now, if Effie was going to kill Lauren, I think she would have did it right here. But what does she do? She pistol whips her and she puts her in the car, and then they leave the scene. Now, Brayden, he already had a talk with Effie and said, I don't want to become something that I never thought I would. So that's why he didn't kill her. He didn't have it in him to actually pull that trigger on somebody. But Effie, she leaves with Lauren. Now, she didn't kill her. She just pistol whipped her. And she gave the money to Lauren. When they got in the car, she put it on her lap. Now, how will this play out? Because the next thing Effie does is go back to Tariq's room. Once she gets back to Tariq's room, she takes off her clothes and she gets into bed. But if you look at her face, she kind of seems sad. It's kind of thinking, did she really go through with this? Because we did see the foreshadow with Lauren at the room, getting ready to go into the classroom. She said she had a perfect attendance, but Tariq told her no, so he kind of protected her. We know Effie is liking Tariq, but she wanted to get rid of Lauren because Lauren is a snitch. But we never actually seen what she did with Lauren. So now the dilemma is, did Effie actually do it? Now, me personally, I'm thinking Effie may have went ahead and did this because of what we seen in the season finale trailer. She's telling Tariq, I'm here. I trust you. It's not you by yourself. So if she removed Lauren, she doesn't have to worry about Tariq being involved with him. But from this face that she has when she's laying down, it's like she seems nervous. One, because Tariq likes Lauren a lot and he's trying to protect her, even though she feels like she should be the one with Tariq. So I'm kind of on the fence here. I don't know if she really went through with it or not, but I want to hear what you guys think about it. What do you guys think actually happened? Did Effie let Lauren go, or did she kill her just to get rid of her so Tariq doesn't have to worry about her? Let me know what you think, because I'm on the fence with this. Of course, during the week, we're going to get more pointers and more tips, so we're going to find out. Let me know what you think. I'm MoedotJ. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.